In this video I'm going to show you my top 10 favorite Boss pedals, the ones that I find the most useful and the ones I like more than the others, and each one has a kind of a special meaning and special use for me. I started collecting Boss in 1989 and I bought my first CE3 chorus pedal, and after that the rest is history. So let's get right into it. At number 10, believe it or not, it's the RC3 Loop Station. This is one of the most important pedals I actually bought. It's an invaluable practice tool. It's got good sound quality. You can record up to 100 loops. You can save them on your PC, and what I love about it is you can set a rhythm with the built-in drum machine and you can record phrases or loops for practicing, or if you like you can play bass lines and play whole songs. Yeah, it's just one of the best pedals you can buy. It's more than a pedal, it's incredible. There's other loopers out there, but this is perfect. Fits on your pedal board, and like I said, it's an invaluable practice tool. Plus you can do gigs with these if you load them up properly, and yeah, so it is the RC3. You can pick these up pretty cheaply used, but it's actually one of the best value pedals you can buy, and certainly one of the best pedals to spend your money on because it will come back tenfold. Yeah, the RC3 is number 10. Number 9, we have the PN2 Tremolo Pan. These were short-lived in the Boss production line. I think 1990 to around 95. It's a unusual pedal because not only is it a tremolo with square wave and sawtooth, it's also a pan. The pan actually works in stereo. The tremolo part of the pedal doesn't. So yeah, it's unusual, and these are pretty sought after at the moment, and it's great for recording. It's just got a nice sound. The settings are pretty cool. The light flashes when the pedal is powered up. It's a really cool pedal, and one that I really like, and that's why it's number 9. At number 8, we have the Boss FZ2 Hyper Fuzz. These came out around 1993. In fairness, it didn't get the credit it deserved. It's a bit of a monster. It's got 2 fuzz modes. It's pretty bombastic, and there's also a gain boost. Yeah, it's really nice pedal. Again, today sought after. Not one I'd have on my board, but when you mess around with it, it's great fun, and it makes a big sound, and yeah, I don't think they've ever quite made anything like it after. So yeah, that is the FZ2, and that is number 8. At number 7, there's the CS1 compression sustainer. This is an unusual beast. It's one of the early Boss pedals. I think this one was made in November 1978, which means it's coming up to its 40th birthday. It's just got level and sustain, and there's actually a switch, and the switch makes it dull or bright. There's kind of a nice elastic snap to it. Works well with a Telecaster. Yeah, this is a pretty cool compressor. Some people don't like them. They say that there's kind of an effect almost, a rubbery effect. This works on a photocoupler, so it's not like a VCA type circuit. So yeah, pretty old, certainly vintage. It's even got the silver screw. This is a momentary LED. When you turn it on, it just flashes and goes back off, so that's a bit of a pain, but other than that, it's got a nice charm, and that puts it at number 7. At number 6, we have the PH1R phaser. PH1R is more or less the PH1 with a res control, so it just gives you more sounds. This one is from around 1981, and this one is in beautiful condition. It's a 4-stage phaser, rich, analog obviously, and beautiful, and it gives you that 70s phase sound. I suppose you could compare it with the MXR Phase 90. Yeah, so it's lush and rich, and is a very, very nice phaser indeed, and that is why it's number 6. At number 5, we have the JP2 Angry Driver. This unique pedal is a collaboration between Boss and JHS pedals. It came out about a year ago. I'll be totally honest, the videos I heard on YouTube turned me off the pedal, but in the back of my mind for the whole year I was thinking I'd actually like to play one. I'd like to see what it's really like. So I did, and that was only about a few weeks ago, and I was blown away by it. It is a beautiful, beautiful drive pedal. It's a combination of the Boss BD2 Blues Driver and the JHS Angry Charlie. There's lots of controls, and there's 6 different modes: parallel, series. Yeah, this is certainly going to stay on my board. It's just got it. It's got this sound. Very versatile and very, very cool. It's got unique knobs as well. No other Boss pedal has had these. Yeah, so that brings us to halfway, and that is number 5. At number 4, we have the VB2W Vibrato. W stands for Wazacraft, written here. This is a reissue. It came out in 2016. The Vibrato is originally from 1982, and it kind of disappeared in the mid 80s. Original vibratos are pretty expensive at the moment, so when I saw this being reissued, I jumped on it like a hungry cheetah. It has two modes. There's standard and custom. What I find is that having it down low, it's fantastic for kind of picked rhythm, chords and that kind of thing. It's a beautiful pedal. Waza quality is pretty good. Feels different to the other Boss pedals. It's really cool, yeah. A great reissue. High quality. Sound is fantastic. It's really clear. There's no drop in volume or any of that. It's made to a high standard, and yeah, it's been on my board for 2 years, and it's going to stay there till the end, till doomsday. So that is number 4. Number 3, we have the DC2 Dimension C. This amazing Dimension chorus was produced from 1985 until around 1989, when it was replaced by the DC3, which is a digital version. It's a true stereo unit, and sounds amazing with 2 amplifiers or plugged into a desk for recording. There is only 4 modes. These are very cool pedals indeed. It's a very unique pedal in the Boss lineup. It's just been reissued in a Waza version, and the Waza version has got 2 modes and 20 different options. This one is highly sought after, and be prepared to break the bank if you want one, because they're expensive. But then again, there is nothing out there like a DC2, and that is number 3. At number 2, it's the OD1 Overdrive. This is a classic. It's a legend. There's not a lot to say about it. It's held with high regard by players. This was one of the very first Boss pedals. Came out in November 1977. It's just got a level and an overdrive. It sounds, how will I put it? Gives you a very kind of professional sound. Your guitar will sound like it's coming from one of your favorite records. It's smooth and creamy, asymmetrical overdrive. These again are hard to, they're not really hard to find, but they're in demand, and they're not cheap, but it's definitely worth the money. There's no tone control, but it doesn't matter. You can use your amp or use your guitar. This is just the standard, and it's the overdrive pedal, and that is why it's number 2. And at number 1, it's the DM3 Delay. This was the replacement for the DM2 in 1984. It's again an analog pedal. It's unique in that it has these knobs that you don't find in any other Boss unit. It's really cool. It's got noise reduction. Nice pedal. A lot of people would say like, analog delay only gives you a short delay, 300 milliseconds, but when you have it up here, you can get a nice country or rock and roll sound. It's great for chicken picking, a slap echo, and when you're back, maybe 8, 9 o'clock, you can get enough trail to give you that kind of Gilmore solo sound. This is my favorite Boss pedal of all time, because not only do I love analog delay, this one is one of the best. A lot of people kind of go with the DM2, and the DM2 was certainly an amazing unit and well worth the money. But for me, I've been using this for the last 6 or 7 years on my board, and it's there forever. So yeah, number one, DM3.